Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Fasasi Kazim Adiola. Today, we'll be looking at the topic called trial balance. Firstly, what is trial balance? Trial balance can be defined as a list of testing arithmetical, arithmetical, arithmetical accuracy of debit and credit balances extracted from the ledger. This is a ledger. This is a trial balance. Trial balance can be defined as list of testing arithmetical accuracy of debit and credit balances extracted from the ledger. Also, trial balance serve as the basis for preparing final accounts. What do we mean by that? Under the accounting process, we have from the source document to the subsidiary book. From the subsidiary book, we post the transactions to a ledger. The ledger is used for classification, while from the ledger, we extract a trial balance. The trial balance summarizes all the items in the ledger. And where the trial balance total are equal, we said the ledger is accurate. What it means is this: trial balance is not an account. It's just an extract to show the accuracy of the debit and credit balances from the ledger. What it means is this: all items in the trial balance comes from the ledger. It's not an account, it's just an extract. Let's look at the format of the trial balance. The format of the trial balance and the rules guiding the trial balance. This is the format of trial balance and the rules guiding the trial balance. We call it trial balance as at dash date. And this is the format. The format of a trial balance has a particular, debit, and credit. While extracting from ledger to trial balance, there are some rules that you know whether you are getting it right or you are getting it wrong. For instance, look at the word asset. All asset items are to be on debit. What are asset items? Like motor van, like machinery, like land and building. All these are assets, like inventory. They will all be extracted on debit side, like trade receivable. All these assets will be extracted on debit side, like cash, like bank. All these assets will be extracted on debit side. Anything that makes you to extract an asset from a ledger to trial balance and it fall on credit side, it shows you are wrong. But when we are talking about liabilities, liabilities will be extracted on credit side. What are liabilities? Like trade payable, like loan, like bank overdraft. From here now, you know that bank is an asset, the money you have in the bank. But when you take more than what you have in the bank is a liability. It will be found on credit side. Now, when we have item, expenses item will be on debit side. What are expenses item? Like purchases. Purchases extraction will fall on debit side. Like rent will fall on debit side. Like rates will fall on debit side. Like bad debt will fall on debit side. Now, item under what? Income. Income like sales. Sales fall under credit side. Like rent receive is an income. It fall on what? Credit side. Other item that it fall outside asset, liability, expenses, and income. Let's look at something like capital. Capital fall, when you extract capital, it fall on credit side. And once you look at this, these are basic rules of try balance. Now, how will you know that all items that have been extracted from the ledger are accurate? This is how you know. For you to know that all items extracted from the ledger to the trial balance are accurate, the total of the debit side of the trial balance must be equal to the credit side of the trial balance. If you want to know whether this is correct, you can check our previous video on simplified illustration on double entry. You will see where we prepare ledger, we close the ledger, and we extract the ledger to trial balance. And you see how the two sides of the trial balance equal. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.